Cops links burial site to the infamous Klansman Gang. A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of Industries with Big Stone. Remember, yesterday we told you about a mass burial spot that was found in the Bvrial area of Spanish Town. Well, today's newspaper is saying that this burial spot, the Klansman Gang, is responsible for. Let's go to the news. An official burial site the police have linked to the infamous Klansman Gang, which mainly operate in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, yesterday yielded the remains of at least 2 people after investigation revisited a cold case. The Klansman Gang is one of several major criminal organizations believed to be responsible for scores of murders in the country. Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of crime, Fitz Bailey, told the newspaper yesterday that intelligence had led lawmen to an area dense with vegetation known as Waterloo Close, bordering Bvrial in the old capital, 2 years after investigators first visited the location but had come up empty-handed. The senior cop said 4 femur bones were discovered among several other pieces of human remains, including a skull, suggested that at least 2 people had been buried there. We have been doing a lot of cold cases in the recent times, focusing on some files that have been in existence for some period of time. And so, as part of our cold case investigation, as well as our anti-gang investigations, about 2 years ago, we actually visited that scene to identify at least 5 bodies that were buried there, said Bailey. We became aware, based on our investigations, that there were possible burial sites for the Klans Gang. So we went there. We never came up with anything, but we continued our investigations. We actually went there about 2 weeks ago, did some excavation, but we came up with nothing. But we continued and made this discovery, the DCP added. He said the result of yesterday's operation shows our persistent and committed members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force are, because they are not some of the routine and mundane type of investigations that would normally go through. It is very painstaking. It is very time consuming. It is very intense. The operation also involved the use of cadaver dogs assigned to the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Defense Force, Bailey told the newspaper. Cadaver dogs, also known as human remains detection dogs, are trained to smell decomposition, which means they can locate body parts, tissue, blood, and bone. The dogs were able to assist us in the process by identifying some possible sites. And so we did the excavation and we actually came up with at least 2 bodies. We found 4 femur bones, so that at least 2 bodies. We believe there could be more because we found like a skull. We have found several other body parts, Bailey said. So we are convinced that the intelligence and our investigation are on point, and we will have to do DNA to identify who those persons are. We found parts of clothing, and when we went 2 weeks ago, we found a pair of sneakers and some clothing, and we went back again and we found that the bodies were buried in the grave. So we continue investigation in respect of that. We're positive it is a burial site for that gang, he said. Well, the police have spoken. We cannot be sure that just the Klansman Gang is responsible. Maybe other people have buried their bodies there. We don't know, but as the police say, and we leave that to the investigative team of the police and the law enforcement officers who are on location, We leave that up to them to determine as to who are responsible for the burial of these bodies. Let me hear your comment in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and please do have a safe day. Thank you.